Have you ever imagined how a true country music legend lives? What if I told you that Willie Nelson, one of the biggest icons of the genre, owns a Millionaire farm that holds surprising secrets? This place is much more than just a simple ranch. It's a luxurious refuge full of history, personality, and even a rebellious touch that only Willie could have. Stay with me until the end, because today you're going to see this farm like never before. Hey everyone, I'm Juninho Melo, and you're on the Fazenda das Celebridades channel, the place where you discover the most incredible details about the properties of celebrities. Before we start this journey through Willie Nelson's farm, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos. Now, comment below, "I have faith in God that I'll be able to own a ranch just like Willie Nelson's," to show that you're committed to succeeding in life. Willie Nelson is more than just a country singer. He's a living legend of American music. With a career spanning over 6 decades, his unmistakable voice and memorable lyrics have won millions of fans worldwide. But what many don't know is that beyond the stage, Willie found his true refuge on a spectacular farm that reflects his unique essence and love for nature. Now, imagine a place where rustic comfort blends with understated luxury, where every corner tells a story, and where the peace of the countryside meets the rebellious spirit of one of country music's biggest names. This is Willie Nelson's farm, a true private paradise, which we're going to explore today like you've never seen before. But before we begin, tell me in the comments, if you had your dream ranch, what couldn't be missing? A huge pool? A fishing lake? A stable full of horses? I want to know your answer. Unlike many celebrities who invest in ultra-modern mansions full of technology, Willie Nelson chose something that truly represents his lifestyle. His farm, located in Texas, is a sanctuary of tranquility, where he can relax, compose music, and live away from the spotlight of fame. The space is massive, surrounded by vast green areas, open fields, and a structure that harkens back to traditional American farms. But don't be fooled. Behind its apparent simplicity, there are details that make this place a millionaire property, worthy of a music icon. And here's a detail that will surprise many. Willie Nelson doesn't use his farm just for rest. He has turned part of it into a true refuge for rescued animals and even for friends who need a place to stay. This shows just how much he values freedom, nature, and the spirit of community. Now, tell me, do you also dream of having a refuge like that? A place to call your own, where you can live without hurry and enjoy life to the fullest? If so, comment below. My dream is to have a ranch to live with peace and freedom. Willie Nelson's connection to country life goes back to his childhood. Growing up in Texas, he was always surrounded by vast landscapes and rural culture, which directly influenced his music and lifestyle. When he achieved success and financial stability, he didn't think twice before investing in a piece of land that he could call home. And the most incredible part is that Willie's farm isn't just any property. It has been the setting for historic gatherings, legendary parties, and unforgettable moments over the decades. Many artists, friends, and family have passed through, making the place a true meeting point for country music lovers. In addition, Willie Nelson has always been a strong advocate for nature and sustainability, and his farm reflects these values. He adopts sustainable practices to keep the place running in an environmentally friendly way, proving that it's possible to live in luxury without sacrificing respect for the environment. Now, if you're curious to know all the details about the structure of this millionaire farm, hold on tight, because we're about to explore every corner of this incredible property. Now that we've learned a bit about the history and significance of Willie Nelson's farm, let's dive into the details of this millionaire property. This isn't just any country house, it's a true paradise, designed to offer comfort, freedom, and a unique lifestyle. Willie Nelson's farm is located in the state of Texas, where wide open spaces and untamed nature are part of the landscape. The property is surrounded by vast areas of vegetation, offering total privacy. Here, he can disconnect from the world and enjoy the tranquility of country life. But don't think that this privacy means total isolation. On the contrary, Willie loves having friends, musicians, and even fans visit his farm. The place has been the setting for legendary gatherings, where some of the biggest names in country music have come together to share ideas, compose, and celebrate life. Now tell me, do you also dream of having a retreat away from the hustle and bustle of the city? Comment below, I want my dream farm. Unlike the extravagant mansions we see in Hollywood, Willie Nelson's main house has a rustic charm, but with all the necessary comfort. Built in the classic style of Texas farms, it combines wood, natural stones, and decor that reflects the singer's personality. The interior is cozy and full of history. There are antique furniture, tour mementos, instruments scattered throughout the rooms, and, of course, a recording studio where he has composed and recorded many iconic songs. In addition, there's a large fireplace in the living room, where Willie often gathers with friends to tell stories and play guitar. And we can't forget the spacious kitchen, where homemade food and good times are always in abundance. If you could have a special space in your home, what would it be? A music studio, a cozy reading nook, or an outdoor space to relax? Write it in the comments. One of the most special parts of the farm is the area dedicated to animals. Willie Nelson has always been passionate about country life and horses, and his property reflects that. The farm has a large barn and several stables, where he keeps horses rescued from abuse situations. Yes, you read that right. Willie Nelson didn't just create a ranch for himself, but also turned his property into a safe haven for animals in need. He believes that everyone deserves a second chance, and that goes for both people and animals. Here's a challenge for you. If you could rescue an animal to care for on your dream farm, what would it be? A horse? A dog? A cow? Share it in the comments. Willie Nelson's farm wouldn't be complete without amazing areas for relaxation and fun. Among the highlights are a large private lake where he fishes and enjoys the tranquility of the water, a barbecue area perfect for hosting friends and family, natural trails where he can walk and reconnect with nature, a small outdoor stage where he holds private performances for friends and guests. It's easy to imagine that this ranch is a true refuge for both body and soul, right? Who wouldn't want to live in a place like that? Now, if you think you've seen it all, just wait for the next segment. We're going to explore even more impressive details and some little-known facts about this incredible farm. Now that we've explored the main structure of the farm, it's time to dive into the most impressive details and the stories that make this place truly unique. This property isn't just a luxurious ranch. It has a soul of its own, filled with meaning, unforgettable moments, and even some surprises that only a few people know about. Did you know that Willie Nelson has a private studio on his farm? And it's not just any studio. The space was designed to capture the essence of country music, with vintage equipment and perfect acoustics. Many of the most iconic songs of his career were created and recorded right there, in the heart of the ranch. Many artists have passed through this studio to collaborate with Willie, turning the space into a true meeting point for country music. Additionally, the studio has a special touch. Its walls are filled with photographs, tour posters, and mementos from a life dedicated to music. Now tell me, what's your favorite Willie Nelson song? Drop a comment so we can know. Another fascinating detail about this farm is the guest house. Willie Nelson is known for being a generous host, and his ranch has welcomed some of the biggest stars of country music and entertainment. Many friends and colleagues have spent entire seasons there, enjoying the peaceful atmosphere of the ranch to relax, get inspired, and even compose new songs. Among the famous visitors, it's said that names like Johnny Cash, Chris Christopherson, and even Bob Dylan have spent days enjoying Willie's hospitality. And you, if you could spend a weekend on a farm like this, who would you bring with you? Tag them in the comments. If there is one thing Willie Nelson loves, it's live music. That's why his farm has become the stage for several exclusive performances, where musician friends gather to play without a care, far from the big stages and exhausting tours. Many of these nights have become legends among fans, as incredible performances took place that were never recorded or released. Imagine sitting around a campfire, guitar in hand, listening to Willie Nelson sing live just for a select group of friends. This kind of experience only happens on this special ranch. Now I want to know, if you could watch a private show from your favorite artist, who would it be? Write it in the comments. In addition to being a musical retreat, Willie Nelson's farm also reflects his strong connection to nature. He has always been an advocate for sustainability and has implemented several eco-friendly practices on the ranch. Some of the most interesting initiatives include solar panels to generate clean energy, rainwater harvesting for sustainable irrigation, growing organic food, promoting a healthy lifestyle, a conservation area for local wildlife ensuring that animals have a safe habitat. And like every great ranch, this farm also has its mysteries and curious stories. Some visitors say there's an old piano in the recording studio that seems to play by itself sometimes, a legend that makes everything even more intriguing. Another curious detail is that Willie has a collection of vintage cars scattered around the property. He loves restoring classic vehicles, and whenever he can, he takes a drive around the ranch in one of his favorite models. We've reached the end of this incredible journey through Willie Nelson's Millionaire farm. Throughout the video, we explored every detail of this unique place, which is so much more than just a simple ranch. It's a true refuge of peace, music, and history. This ranch isn't just a place to rest. For Willie Nelson, the farm represents freedom, inspiration, and a connection to everything he values in life: music, nature, friends, and simplicity. And that makes us think, what does success really mean to you? Having a lot of money, gaining fame, or finding a place where you truly feel at peace and happy? Willie Nelson's story teaches us that success isn't just about numbers, but about living in alignment with your own values and passions. And you, what do you consider essential to feel fulfilled? Share your answer in the comments. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, make sure to like and subscribe to the Fazenda das Celebridades channel so you don't miss any updates. Now, I have a challenge for you. Comment, "I made it to the end. I'm persistent, I will succeed," to show that you're part of the select group of people who don't give up and are determined to achieve their dreams. And before you go, don't forget to check out the recommended videos on the final screen. There's so much more curiosity about celebrity farms waiting for you. Thank you for sticking with us until the end, and we'll see you in the next video.